Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you real quickly about second second, not the first hand, but the second hand relationship. Okay? Are you with me so far? Second hand relationship, man. Yeah. Many of you, second choice relationship. Many of you are enter a relationship where you thought you was the number one ace boom coon. You thought you was the king. You thought you were primary, you know. But when it all boils down to it, you were number two, and you just wouldn't do. But she made you do. You ever been in a relationship and you thought you was the only one? You know, her number one. And when you dug real deep down into the situation, you found out that she had somebody else before you, that you didn't know about. And it turned out that you wasn't number one. You wasn't the number one honcho. You was number two. Second choice, baby. Yeah. Why, ladies and gentlemen, do women choose men, choose partners, choose mates, and they are number two instead of number one? Well, I'm going to tell you, go something there, real quick. Whenever you're in a relationship and you find out that you're not number one, that you thought you were, but you wound up, when it all boiled down to, when you dug deep down in a relationship, she told you, well, you ain't nobody. You're my second choice. She was only my second choice anyway. You ain't nobody. But as she walking out the door with your money in her pocket, your credit card in her pocketbook, as she walking out the door, she said you ain't nobody. You're number two. How you feel? Okay, it makes you feel bad. Now, women choose men as their second choice most of the time in a relationship. You know why? Because they couldn't get the first choice. The first one was too much for them, not enough for them. They played them like a fiddle, and so they had to settle for somebody else. And you just happen to fit the bill. You just happen to be Mr. Goody Two Shoes that come around and pay her bill, pay her car note, pay her rent, buy her some reefers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she do. You buy the Bacardi, you keep it flowing, you know what I'm saying? You just happen to be Mr. Nice Guy. Nice guys finish last. In the Pretty Women book, nice guys, Mr. Nice Guys, Mr. Goody Two Shoes always finish last. I did a series a little bit ago about bad boys. It's the bad boys that get the best women, okay? I'm telling you, man, it's just, I don't know why it is, but that's the way it is. Good men usually wind up being a second choice in a relationship. You see, I'm talking about a good man, the man that goes to work every day, pays all the bills, buys groceries. He don't mess around. He don't play around on this lady. Give her everything she wanted. You know what I'm saying? Good men, okay, reliable. He do what he say he's gonna do, when he say he's gonna do, how he say he's gonna do. Good men, Mr. Good Shoes, Goody Two Shoes. They are usually the second choice in a woman's life. And the reason why is because women have in their mind, in their mentality, an ideal mindset, an ideal picture of what they want as a man, real man in their life. And a lot of times, when in their initial relationship, the man that they choose, the man they get hooked up with, it doesn't live up to their expectations. So they have to make a different choice. And you wind up being the one. The first choice usually hurt their heart, treat them like a dog them out, treat them like I don't know what. And so they get tired of it finally. And here you, Mr. Goody Two Shoes comes around. He pays all the bills. He does everything she asks him to do. And then he becomes the second choice in the relationship. Now, there's good points about being the second choice, and there's bad points about being the second choice. The good point is that you have the benefit of having someone before you dealing with your lady, okay? You got that benefit. That's a benefit. You say, how did that benefit Bobby? It's a benefit, man. Because sometimes women have to be put in their place. And bad boys usually put women bad boys usually put women in their place. Mr. Goody Two Shoes don't have the nerve, don't have the guts to say shut your mouth. They don't have the nerve to tell a woman to shut up or do what I tell you to, because they're Mr. Goody Two Shoes. But the bad boys put them down in a nice, sometimes in a mean way, sometimes in another way. But the Goody Two Shoes come along, and they've already been broken in by the bad boys. And so now Mr. Goody Two, second choice man in a relationship, is just what they need, because they have seen the worst. Now they want somebody better, and you fit the bill. So there's good points about being the second choice, and then there's bad points about being the second choice. The bad point about being the second choice is that you may not be her ideal candidate. In her mind's eye and her mentality, you may not be 6 foot 120, 180, 6 foot 180, and tan, tall, dark, and handsome. You may be short, 5 feet and 250. You know what I'm saying? So you don't fit the ideal picture that she had in her mind for her ideal man. Okay, so that's good in some ways, and then in some ways it's bad because you'll never make her feel like she want to feel in the bedroom, in the headroom. I'm saying that's because you don't fit. You're not that type. Okay. It's good because she has already been satisfied on that side with somebody else. So it really don't matter her what you get in the bedroom now, because you Mr. Goody Two Shoes. You gonna bring home the bacon, okay? Whether you can do anything in the bedroom, that don't matter, okay? Second choice relationship. Sometimes they work out well. They work out swell. And sometimes they could be the worst nightmare, okay? I'm telling you, man, relationships are very, very difficult at best to maintain and keep active. Many of us have been in a relationship where it's been inactive. You know, we just together. You just with her and she just with you, and you talk. Good morning, how you doing? That's it. You going about her business. You going about. She going about her. You know, that's an inactive relationship. You're together, but you're really not together. You know, you relate to each other on a superficial, artificial basis, and that's just dealing with the ins and outs of life, and not the material inner beings and inner workings in your relationship. You're just on the outside looking in at each other. And that's when you know you don't have it going on, okay? Those type of relationships don't last long. Sometimes when you're a second choice, you're just that, a second choice. You'll never be enough for her. And so what happens in a lot of times, the second choice relationship, they have a tendency to go what? South, down south. They go south because she realized that she didn't want a second choice man. She wanted a first choice man. But the one she had at first wasn't really good for her, so she chose you. Okay? She chose you because you Mr. Goody Two Shoes. You pay the bill, you give her money, and so eventually, second choice people wear out because they don't have everything in the mentality that this lady needs to make her feel like she's a woman. Okay? It's okay to be second choice, but know that you are the second choice. When you understand that you weren't the first choice, then that you can react accordingly. When you think this is a hurting thing about it. Many of us have been in a relationship where you thought you was the only one, you was number one, and she's the bitch. Because she done fooled you up. You the best thing ever happened. You're the only man. You're the only man. And realize when you come down to think about it, when you really get to the nitty gritty, you the number one. Well, I had Jody. Jody did this for me, and you ain't. You was just my secretary. You was a standby. That makes you feel bad. And she walking out the door with your money in her pocket, her credit cards, wearing all the jewelry, all the bling bling you done bought her. She said, you ain't nobody. How that make you feel? It'll make you feel good. So being a second choice in a relationship has its benefits, and it has its advantages, and it does have its disadvantages. It depends on how you want to receive it, and it depends on how you want to believe it. But let me just say this, for those of you that are watching, I don't do a lot of lives, but I'm here today. We hanging out. This is, for you guys in the United States, this is the end of Memorial Day just stopped. It's about, what time is it? About 2:30. What time is that? 2:30 in the morning, something like that. Eastern time, USA. About 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. So it's Tuesday morning there. Memorial Day just got through. I want to give a great big thank you and a great big shout out to my guy, Markel Wingfield. Okay? Markel, if you're listening, shout out to you, man. Much love to you, my brother from another mother. Much love to you. I just got, those of you that don't know, or if you know, hey man, what's up, man? You good? Good to see you. We here, we hanging out. Those of you that know me, you know I filed for my veterans insurance last year, and they turned me down, man, like a clown. They turned me down. My income was too high, so they turned me down. And so I told these, I'm saying, you know, I'm gonna file next year, but I had to do some things to bring my income down. So one of the things I got off the youth income program, that helped. But Markel told me, he said, he called me, I think texted me on Facebook. He said, look, if you're trying to get your veterans insurance, I heard you got turned down because he said, now's the time to do it, because they just open up some more avenues where they're taking more people in. I said, you sure? Because I was going to file this year, but probably by the end of the year, toward December, when I do my taxes again. He said, now's the time. I filed for my veterans insurance, man, and guess what? I got my insurance. Okay. I got my insurance, man. I got free medical and dental insurance for the rest of my life. Yeah, for the rest of my life. Yeah, for the rest of my life. I got my VA benefits, man. My medical insurance, medical and dental, all are free. The only thing I have to pay for is partial copay, a copay on the medications. That's it. Anywhere I go in this world, there's a VA, I can get free. In fact, I'm in the process of signing up for the FMP plan, which is a foreign medical plan. So, because I live in the Philippines, I can any medical expense I have, whether dental or medical, I can file a claim for those expenses, and the VA will send me a check. They will pay for it, or they'll put it in my account. They'll reimburse me 100%. Okay, that's called a foreign medical program. I learned about that through Markel. For those of you who don't know, go ahead and check out Markel Wingfield's program, Markel's TV, the podcast. He gives expert advice on veterans benefits, veterans, United States veterans information that you would need to know about if you're a veteran. I give him props. He helped me get all the information I've learned. I learned a lot from him. He gave me the 411 on to put in for my insurance again now versus waiting until the end of the year like I had planned on. So I give Markel, y'all check out his program, Markel. It's called Markel's TV, the podcast, okay? Check him out, man. I'm telling you, if you want some real down-to-earth information that will help you get your benefits and your all your medical, dental, whatever you need to get for the better, you're better, check out Markel Winfield's podcast. Markel's TV, the podcast, okay? But yeah, I got my benefits, man, and I found out, and now I'm a veteran. I have to get my VA card. I'm waiting on my VA card to come. Also, I'm waiting on my medical card, my veterans medical card. All of those things I'm qualified for. And guess what? I found out, guys, I am qualified. Hi, Madeline. How are you today, my dear? So good to see you. So good to see you. Good to see you, wherever you are. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, okay, please? And then hit the like button, all right? Do that for me, okay? But yeah, I found out, guys, that not only am I qualified for VA insurance, right? Medical and dental, 100% free. There's a ton of other VA programs that I'm qualified for as well, which I'll be applying for. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, I went through they sent me a welcome kit, and I was like, wow, all of these things I could apply for, and they gave me a list of things that I could apply for. I was so shocked. I've been a veteran all my life. Well, since I've been 24 years old, I was a veteran. I was of Army. I was Army, and I never, guys, I have never utilized any of my veteran benefits. Never. I kid you not. Never have I utilized one of my veterans benefits. Okay, never. And now I'm just beginning to see all of the things that I'm eligible for, and I'm eligible for a ton of stuff. So I'm going to be checking out everything. I'm going to apply for everything that I'm eligible for, and it's up to the VA to say whether you're qualified or not. But I can apply. You know what I'm saying? I am qualified for lots of. So I would suggest that those of you that have been in the military, United States military, with the Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Marine, whatever, man, and you put some time in, go on down to the VA or call that number, call the VA number, and see can you qualify for some of these programs. I mean, if the programs are in place for your benefit, okay? So why not take advantage of it? The monies have been allocated for you as a veteran. If you serve your country, and I serve my country more than what Orange Man did. You know what I'm talking about when I say Orange Man, right? Yeah, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump ain't served one day, but yet he was the commander-in-chief, okay? Never served one day. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I did a video, was it yesterday? And on that video, I showed you where Michael Cohen, who was the fixer for Orange Man, he advised that he was testifying in February 27th of 2019. He testified to the House Oversight Committee, and he testified that Orange Man, Mr. Trump, told him that he wanted him to hide his military, hide his school grades, and he wanted to hide the fact that he's a draft dodger. He dodged the draft multiple times by getting a doctor to say that he had bone spurs, which allowed him to be medically deferred from the draft. He was a draft dodger. I didn't dodge nothing. I volunteered. Just like many of you out there, you volunteered for service to your country. And you deserve whatever benefit your country says you're allowed to get, okay? And if you think that you are deserving of some benefits and you serve your country, as long as you didn't have a dishonorable discharge, go on down to the VA, call them, and see what you can qualify for. I'm so thankful for Markel Wingfield. We did a lot of programs when I was doing my lives. We did a lot of programs together. I think we did I can't think of it. Every week we did a program just about. And Markel educated my audience on a lot of stuff. I'm going to be doing some more programs, and I'm going to try to get Markel back. I don't know if she will do it or not, because he's so busy, y'all. He's so busy. I'm busy too. But I'm going to try to do some lives, and when I do my lives this time, my focus will be, part of it will always be, you looking at Lena? Part of my focus will be, each segment I do, I'll give a small VA segment and just tell you about maybe one benefit or something that you might be eligible for, that you might want to consider about. Because my eyes have been opened, guys. I tell you, I never have taken advantage of the benefits of my VA benefits ever. I'm going to be applying for my GI Bill. There's a whole ton of stuff that's opened up to me. It's like a whole new vista, a whole new avenue, a whole new world that's opened up to me as a veteran of the United States of America. So again, those of you that have served your country, and you got, I'm not talking about those of you that got kicked out because you did crazy stuff. I'm not talking about those of you guys that went to the brig and all that. I ain't talking about that. If you got a dishonorable discharge, you're not gonna get nothing. The only thing you could possibly do if you did have a dishonorable discharge is you can apply and you can request for them to, I guess, change your discharge status based on the mitigations of your circumstances. If you felt that you got a dishonorable discharge and you felt that it was done inappropriately, you can then go back and have them change it. Like a lot of guys, I'm gonna give you a perfect example of that. Some guys got discharged because they were gay. Back in them days, if they found that you were gay, you couldn't get in the military, nor could you stay in if they found you were gay. They were discharged, and they got a dishonorable discharge. Now they're coming back now, and they're requesting the discharge status be changed, because now at that time they weren't allowing gay in the military. Now they say they have the don't ask, don't tell policy, so many of them are getting their discharge statuses changed. So if you have a dishonorable discharge, it's possible you get it changed. It's honorable. Then you would be opened up to many of the benefits that I have just been opened up to in the Veterans Administration. So I'm be doing some more lives, y'all. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. And I don't say I'll be doing it on a regular basis, but when I do a live, when we do a StreamYard live, which is at the house, I'll probably do a quick veterans, like a 5-10 minute veteran section, and then I'll do a regular show, okay? So I'm gonna get back into the lives, but not like I used to. Lisa D don't like me doing it all live. Okay, I'll be honest with you. And I love my wife, and she loves me, and she knows what's better for me. But I'm gonna do a little bit more live, like maybe one a week, something like that. Is that okay, Lisa? Lisa? They're looking at you. She thought I was gonna let her escape. But yeah, I'm probably doing one a week, and then I'll get back. And when I do my lives, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, we've had an awesome day, you guys. We've been out and about all day, all morning. Had a little bite for lunch. Now we get ready to go to our next task for the day. But I wanted to share some time with you. Hadn't done a live in a while, and just to let you guys know, I got my VA benefits. And it is awesome. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Markel, and thank you, Lord. But yeah, man, you just don't realize how much. SML, what's up, my brother? So good to see you in the house today. Yeah, what's up, man? You good? You good? Usually SML's in the house.
What's up?
You see her enthusiasm, right? But yeah, so good to see you, man. Gotta fight for those benefits. Yeah, man, you gotta fight for everyone you deserve, everyone you're supposed to be getting. When you think about it, SML, benefits actually are equivalent to dollars, okay? If I were to equate my medical, my dental and medical insurance from my VA insurance, it would come into the thousands, man. You know, going to a doctor now, going to a dentist, and I got to get some dental work done. I'm going to the VA. I got to get 5 crowns done in my mouth, 5 of them. They're not mandatory, but they're cosmetic. I got some old crowns looking bad and stuff, so I want to get them replaced. I don't have to because they're not giving me any pain or anything. But now that I have VA insurance, medical and dental, free, right? I'm going to take advantage of it. So that would have been money or dollars. Huh? Y'all heard what Lisa D said? She said the VA is watching my video now. So let them watch. They got to give it to me. They already approved me now. They can't take it from me. They gave it to me. I'm gonna keep. But yeah, those benefits are equivalent to dollars, man. When you think about it, and that's money that I would have had to have paid to get my crowns done. Now they're gonna be done for free. You know, I deserve that because I put time in for service to my country more than many people have never spent one day in a uniform. Okay, many have never spent 1 hour in United States military uniform. Okay, now and so they don't know. They don't have an idea of what it means to put your life on the line for your government. They don't have an idea what it means to go to boot camp and be called all kind of stuff and do all the nasty stuff I had to do to get through and all the kind of crazy walk 25-mile hike and all that stuff. They don't know, okay? But we know. SML, he said, if it's mine, I'm going to use it. I got you, man. You got your benefit SML. Use every one you can get. Everything I can get, everything I'm qualified for, I'm going for it, okay? And I'm not trying to say cheat the government. No, that's for those of you who think that's what I'm trying to advocate. No, I'm not trying to advocate that at all. What I am saying is you should apply for those benefits that you're eligible for. Now, how do you know you're eligible for? You won't know if you're eligible for a benefit until you apply or until you read the eligibility requirements. Now, if you read the eligibility requirements and you find out that you're not eligible, do not apply. However, I want to tell you, there are a lot of gray areas. When I say gray areas, there are a lot of situations in the eligibility requirements of many of the programs that you just don't know. And so in order to see whether it's true or not that you apply or not, that you can qualify or not for those programs, you have to actually apply. Then they will make, the VA will make that final determination whether you are eligible based on their criteria and based on the gray areas they have in their programs, whether you qualify or not. Therefore, it would be incumbent upon you as an individual, as a veteran, to apply for any program that you think you may perhaps, qualify for. And that's what I intend to do. I'm going to apply for everything that I believe I could get that I'm qualified for. I'm not trying to cheat the government because they have the final say-so. They make the determination whether I qualify. And if they say no, I accept it and move on about my business. But if they say yeah, like they say in my VA insurance, I say, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? But so I earned it. I put my life on the line. I put on that uniform. I said my oath like everybody, every military person, more than what Orange Man did. Orange Man never said an oath to this country, but yet he was commander-in-chief. Who does it? You know? And he said, Orange Man said that he wouldn't put his life, he wasn't a fool to go put his life on the line. He said that he don't like military men to get caught. He don't like the one that not captured by John McCain. Remember that? He don't like heroes. All kind of crazy stuff he said, man. I cannot believe the stuff that this guy said and people elected him as president of the United States. I will never vote for this man. For those of you following the United States presidential election, two main candidates are Joe Biden and Trump, and they're going to have a debate soon, sometime in June, in that rhyme. So I would suggest that you follow the primaries, follow the elections, and choose the candidate that you want, which you think would be best for you. For me, right now, Joe Biden is my guy, okay? And not because he's everything I want in a president. Nah, he got a lot of faults. But he got less faults than the Orange Man, okay? That's all. That's why I'm going to he got my vote, okay? All right. So anyway, that's it, man. I just want to touch base with my people out there. Y'all take care. DG, you want to say anything?
Hi and goodbye.
She said hi and goodbye. All right, guys. That's it for now. But I want to holler at y'all. That y'all know I'm gonna be back up on the scene like a sex machine, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might want to sing, but I'm gonna be doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD and Lisa D saying take care.
God bless.
And peace. See you on the backside of tomorrow. Take care, guys.